A reading from the book, Who's the Matter with Me? By Alice Steadman. Knees, bones in general, rheumatism and arthritis. Our bones hold us up in the world so that we can stand like a human being and not flop like a jellyfish. Our bony frame is the symbol of our standing in the world. We can sometimes get by with acting as a jellyfish in the privacy of our own home, but in the outer world it would not suffice. We must hold ourselves up. To feel that others underrate us, that our pride is hurt, will start the body processes to giving in as an excuse for us not standing upright. You can call this by several names, such as arthritis, rheumatism, bursitis, backache, etc. When these symptoms start in any little part of the body, note of what that part is, a symbol, and nip it before it overcomes you. Don't let your body be a bundle of excuses when it was made to be a bundle of divine possibilities. Bursitis in your writing arm could be because someone doesn't like what you've written. One bends one's knees to those in authority, and if one feels that one wants that authority without kowtowing to another's wishes, then the stiff knee will help you. Forgive yourself for that false pride and the pain goes away. This has been instantaneous many times. If you have obligated yourself to try for a position of authority, even to the top of the mountain, and you are afraid that if you do not get there, you might not be able to do all you have said you could do, then the pained knees will seem to prevent you from climbing there. One cannot climb one step without bending the knees. What really can prevent one from getting to the top of the mountain is the conviction within that you could not or should not get there. Falls that occur may be preceded by a fearful mental image of not succeeding, or it could be an interpretation of false pride. You have heard so often, false pride goes before a fall. When we visualize ourselves in a high position, our soul wants to have arrived honorably and fairly. Start right where you are to work out your true purposes. Affirm for your soul and give freedom to all others, and you will offset the fear of bondage or lack that stores up wastes in your muscles and joints and bones. People of rigid will with strong opinions that cannot change with changing circumstances find that their joints can more easily become rigid, as with arthritis or rheumatism. To try to push another to be pushed by another who is opinionated will also stiffen your muscles and joints. Rid your mind of skepticism and criticism. Lubricate your joints with love. To refuse to do so only hurts yourself. For your joints and bones' sake, learn to say, I'm sorry. Say often, I love you. If you are out of practice, write it to those you love and write it often so that your joints are oiled. You must give love without blinders on if you are to get back love without being bound in rigidity. To write or dictate a will binding another to some hardship can harden your bones into the shape of your rigid will. I will not be moved may be the theme song of those who cannot change with changing circumstances. We want all 206 bones of our body to work together in harmony, but every bone and every connection between represent vital connections with others outside who are bone of our bone and flesh of our flesh, and it requires tact and understanding to make even two move as one. The most important symbols are the head, skull. The head represents who is the head. First, mother, father, then boss, then I. Vertebrae, ribs, and breastbone represent I, supporting, and thou, helping protect our vital parts of life, physical, spiritual, and emotional. For as the rib was taken to create thou, she represents the breastplate and shield of the heart of life. She before, I back her. In the business world, it is the partnership that protects and shields each other from all sides. The pelvis supports the vital parts from the foundation up. I, thou, home, business. The arms and legs, 126 bones to 80, are more in number, and they represent people that are extensions of the main organization but can be hired and fired or borrowed. That concludes our reading for today. If you suffer from knee or joint rigidity or even dryness of the bones, for example, rheumatism or arthritis, if there's anything that's aching your body, please reach out. We would be happy and joyful to pray for you. We are called and anointed to pray for you. We will war and battle with you until we see you healed and restored. We want to bring a blessing to your body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Please allow us to even help you go through steps of deliverance. If you have a person that you would like to apologize to in the spirit realm, please let us know. We will walk you through those steps. There are open doors that are keeping trauma and pain in your body and unforgiveness, and we want to shut the door to the enemy wherever he's trying to work within you, and he must release you in the name of Jesus. And we are here to do just that, to walk with you, to bring you hope and heal